Hello everyone, this is Noodle here, and I'm out on Parasol Storm doing what a lot of people are doing, and that is searching for the Megalodon. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I devoted this channel to helping you guys out, making you better players, but this thing has become so annoying that I wanted to look for it myself. I was playing a couple of rounds yesterday, and that's all about half the server could talk about was this stupid Megalodon. And I'm like, okay, what is this thing? I know what a Megalodon is. It's an old shark. I know that. So I did a little research. Clicked around on YouTube. I'll give credit where credit is due. I watched a video by Jeff Frags in which he had a pretty good breakdown, where there was an interview a while back with one of the DICE multiplayer guys, in which he laid out that there's this crazy Easter egg that is found on Battlefield 4. He wouldn't say anything about where it was or about what it was, because it was before the Euro servers had access to Battlefield 4, so he wouldn't say anything about it. But he says he was doing this in the US servers, and just to get people's reaction, it says something everyone would definitely notice while in game. And at the same time, he also linked the fact that Battlefield Friends had done one of their pre-Battlefield 4 episodes about this, or actually it was a joke at the time, where the noob was saying there's a Megalodon, get out of the water, there's a Megalodon. And, you know, at the time it was a joke. But then, on top of that, in Battlefield, one of the assignments is called Phantom Prospect. And Phantom Prospect turns out to be a book about some divers that find an old shipwreck. But people keep dying when they find this shipwreck because there's a Megalodon in the water that's thought to have been extinct for thousands of years, but it's killing these people. So there's shipwrecks on Parasol Storm, and the Battlefield Friends video, maybe there's something to it. And I found a couple things that I think are kind of strange on Parasol Storm. And here's something I found in game. It's just jet ski outside of the Chinese spawn, and you can't spawn on it from your spawn screen. I went around to multiple servers and hopped in this thing, got out of it, nothing happened. I wasn't sure what it was. It's just, I thought maybe if I destroyed it. And another thing I found, it was random, in a different server, I found 2 jet skis on the beach here, on this island outside of the Chinese server. So I thought maybe if I destroy them, I'll bring the coming of the Megalodon. I don't know. So I threw some grenades at them, shot at them, couldn't destroy them. I'm like scratching my head, so I went and got in one. Hopped out. Thought, okay, maybe now I can destroy it. And after I hopped out of it, nothing happened. Okay, no Megalodon. Didn't destroy it. Okay. But I did some damage to it. Okay, I destroyed one jet ski. I'm like, okay, no Megalodon. What do I do now? So I went and I tried to destroy the other jet ski, just to see maybe this will bring the stupid Megalodon and we can get on with life and go back to learning how to play Battlefield instead of worrying about giant sharks eating us when around Parasol Storm. So you know what? I think it'll be pretty cool if we do find this Megalodon. But so many players at this moment are trying to find this darn thing. It's hard to believe that it's not been found. And therefore I think that it's if it actually exists, it's gotta be somewhere where a lot of players don't go. For example, I was going around, and you can actually fly the Little Bird like 3,000 meters from the flags around these islands that surround Parasol Storm, which I was kind of flying around, as you saw in the beginning of the video, searching those islands, searching for a shipwreck in the water, seeing nothing, which I don't know what to say. I finally do end up getting this second jet ski destroyed, and I'm like, okay, come on, big shark, big shark, big shark. No big sharks. This makes me wonder. I'm not sure how to do this, but there are a couple other things that I'd like to show you guys that are on the mainland that I think could be helpful tips, maybe, to finding this crazy shark that probably eats everybody in the game. So here we are in the main tower here, and there's some writing on the wall. That there says roar, which I'm not sure why you would write graffiti on the wall in a server that says roar, so maybe that's a clue. I'm not sure. And we go downstairs here. If I can figure out how to get downstairs. Jump down these stairs, and in this room there's a piece of paper that's got some writing on it. I'm just kind of going around and looking for stuff, hints, clues, anything to try to piece together what the heck this thing could be, if it exists. I mean, they had to have left some kind of clue in game. So I'm looking at this piece of paper here, trying to get a good view of it. And I notice it's got some writing on it. And I can't quite decipher what the writing is. I take a look at my video settings here, and I jack it all the way up to ultra. So maybe the higher definition on my screen will let me see the writing. And I didn't really have too much more success with that. If you do take a look at it, it appears to say 600 equals, and it looks like a my. It looks like it says my. It's hard to tell if it's an N or an M, but it looks like it says 600 equals my. Then there's definitely an F. It definitely starts with an F. Then after that, it's hard to tell what the rest of it says. Maybe it says frostbite. Maybe it's just some scribbling and it means absolutely nothing at all. Or maybe it's something that says the trigger for the Megalodon is 600 meters minus whatever the second word says. It's hard to say. I can't tell you because I don't know. In my idea, if there is something that does appear during the round, is you're definitely going to find it with the attack boat. For all of you who have subscribed to my channel and watch my videos, you'll know that I love the attack boat, and I've done multiple videos with it, and I always use it with the thermal optics. And I've said in my videos, you can use the thermal optics to see through the waves. And this also applies to seeing to the bottom of the ocean here. You can see where everything is on the bottom. You can see all the curvatures of the map. As you can see all the way to the bottom there. If something does appear during the round, maybe you go somehow go on a full round and just drive around looking for things to appear. I don't know. You're probably just going to get blown up quite a bit, but it's an idea. But if something is to be found on the bottom, this is definitely an easy way to do it. I was thinking about how are you going to swim all the way around? Because they might have put it underwater. They might have put the trigger underwater somewhere in a specific spot. And you're never going to see it. But with the thermal optics, you can actually see everything on the ground and try to blow anything up, and it doesn't work. But that was my Megalodon video, guys. I promise you I won't do any more about the Super Megalodon until if I actually find it, or if somebody else actually finds it, maybe I'll do a video about it. But for all of you who are watching my channel for the first time, I am dedicated to helping every one of you guys reach 4.0 KD. That's my mission statement. My goal is to make every one of you players better, from the guys who are just starting out to the guys who are seasoned pros as it is. I try to give you little tips and hints, the little how-tos to do those little things that only the best players do. but that give you the edge over the rest of the competition. And I try not to waste your time. This video here, searching for a crazy couple 100,000-year-old shark, I wouldn't say is the most informative video in the world, but got so annoying during my work day today when I was working at my desk here. And I'm like, you know what, I gotta go out and search for this stupid thing. Maybe there's something somebody else missed, and maybe I can find this thing. And like I said earlier, get back on with learning how to play Battlefield at a high level. But until next time, guys, my name is Noodle, and remember, use your noodle.